Welcome back to the arena, guys. Today we are here with another episode. In today's episode, we're gonna take a look at how to use the Valkyries at Town Hall 11 and get the easy 3 stars. So, if you're new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. So now let's dive into the first example and teach you guys how to do it. Here we go against this base. It's actually some sort of an old style falcon attack, but we're not using any bowlers in this one. And we're also changing from a queen walk to a queen charge, trying to get the basic aspects of the base. So we're starting the queen charge from the top and using the wall breakers to provide access for the queen into the base, and that raid spell will help the queen power through the base, and the poison spell is dropped to finish off the opponent's clan castle troops, and once that's done, the queen will move through the base and she will be continuing to take down the rest of the things. When you are fighting with the enemy queen, make sure you have a raid spell on top of your queen and the healers, so your queen will be able to take down the enemy queen without using her ability. Saving your hero abilities are always good in all the cases. So here we go. The queen's gonna pick up the clan castle and she's gonna walk on the top, picking up more structures up there. And we got a siege barrack in this army composition. Ever since the Town Hall 13 update, the siege barracks, it's been seen everywhere, and we are using that on this attack as well. As you can see, the queen charge has actually funneled the top section, and the siege barracks will funnel the bottom section, so that the Valkyries will now come straight into the base and they'll easily move through the rest of the base. Similar to what we do on a minor attack, but instead of miners, we got Valkyries this time. And this strategy is highly base specific. So if you take a look at this base, it's really good on this base because this base is more open, so the Valkyries did not deal with the walls. And that single inferno was so painful for the queen, but she managed to get it through with her ability. That's why saving your abilities are always good. Here comes the Valkyries, and out comes Hog Riders from the siege barracks, and it's all very good for this attack strategy because Valkyries and the Hogs together, they work very well. Similar to the miners and the Hogs, the Valkyries and the Hogs also work together very well. And we use the Clan Warden's ability early in the raid just to protect the Valks, and as they are moving to the Eagle Artillery faster, we did not take it down earlier. If the Eagle Artillery was so much inside the base, and you must take it down with your queen charge, and that's the basic aspect of your queen charge. But in some cases, you need not take down the Eagle Artillery, like in this one, which was on the side where you were actually coming from, so the Eagle Artillery would actually go down so faster. So the Valks had no problem moving through the Eagle Artillery. But in some cases, the Valks will not go to the Eagle Artillery first, so in that case, you might need to take it down with the queen charge. And here comes a raid spell as we saved it for the end of the raid. It's gonna help us get through the final Inferno Tower. And don't forget, use cleanup troops on the outside as the Valkyries are moving on the inside, so you don't make a time fail. And just in time, we secure the 3 star on this one. So now we're gonna move to the next attack and show you guys how to do it. Here comes on this base. On this base, more style of a ring base with 2 layers of wall protecting the town hall, and we're going to take it down with the Valkyrie attack strategy right now. Here comes the wall break, which is going to open up the compartments for the queen, so she's going to get access through the base. And as I said, make sure you protect your queen's ability and also protect her till she gets the maximum value out of the base. Make sure you protect your healers by using some balloons to test for some seeking air mines in the front before you put in them. And the queen is gonna pick up that dark elixir drill. She's moving to the cannon, and when she's taking a lot of damage, as always, the basic queen charge aspects, you're gonna use a heal to protect them. Here comes another CC from the opponent, another electro dragon and a balloon, and our queen is gonna easily take it down with the help of that poison spell. And we're also going to get a multi-inferno in this case, which is very much valuable whenever it comes to the Valkyries, because you're sending 18 of them, so they will easily go down to splash units like multi-infernos, wizard towers, giant bombs, and other things. And here comes the siege barracks. The Pekkas and the wizards, they're gonna set up the funnel for the Valks. Here comes the Valks. The Eagle Artillery has gone down, so you need not worry about using the Grand Warden's ability so early. You can hold his ability till the end or till you get to the very core of the base. And as I said, here comes the Hog Riders. But if we pause here for a second, we are using the heal spells in front of the Valks. We're not using them on top of them, we're using in front of them. So what I mean by that is, you're not using the heal spells straight on top of the place where the Valks are currently present. You're using them in a place where they will actually go after a second. So that means they're gonna get healed a lot more than you put it right on top of them. So it makes sense actually. You're putting the heal spells in front of them so they get the maximum value out of that. And you also have your Hog Riders moving along with the Valkyries because they both have the same movement speed, I guess, so they can move through the base, and the Hog Riders are defense targeting, so they'll prioritize that. And the Valkyries, they target anything, so they will be able to fight back the enemy heroes as well. And that's how this strategy is really good on some type of bases. So if you can find the right type of base, you can definitely crush that base with this strategy. And it's really powerful as well. Those Hog Riders inside the siege barrack is so OP for this attack. And moving on to this one, this is actually an easy base because a few defenses are upgrading and a few defenses are on the outside, so we're not going to worry about them. And this time, we're going to actually start the queen from the right side, trying to pick up as much value as we can. And it's not a must that you always have to do a queen charge. In some cases, doing a queen walk would be better than a queen charge. Like in this one, doing the queen charge from the right is not that good. So we're going to queen walk from the right side to the top side, and after that, we're going to start charging the queen into the base. And down comes the siege barracks at the bottom, funneling that side so the Valks have a clear pathing through the base. And the queen is still charging, still walking through the base. And when we are going to charge the queen is if you find that an air defense is going to start hitting your healers and you want to protect your queen, you're going to start charging your queen into the base. That's what happened at the top. And now the queen is safe and sound right there. And we got the Valks coming from the bottom. The Grand Warden's ability protecting them initially. And look at those hogs that came out of the siege barracks. They went and targeted the Eagle Artillery directly, and they was easily able to take it down. And here comes the Rage at the core of the base, completely taking down the entire core, as well as the Town Hall and securing the second star. And once you send the Valks into the core, they are unstoppable if you Rage and heal them, and also the Grand Warden's ability. And this is it. We got a lot of Valks left out. The final spells was not even needed because this one was an easy base, but it's still a really great strategy that you can use. But before you take it to war, make sure you practice on friendly challenges and try to do it on war only if you're very confident about that, because it needs some practice in order to pull perfection. So make sure you guys practice before you take into war. So it's actually a bit simple than any other strategy, I would say, and it's also a really great one. You guys must try it out if you haven't tried it yet. And I hope this video helped you guys. And that is all for this video. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And if you want to see more Town Hall 11 videos, you can always go to my homepage and there will be a Town Hall 11 playlist. You can click that and continue watching more videos as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, clash on.